Welcome back, everybody, to Final Fantasy XIV Online with Shrena Longuard. It's been a while since we checked in with our kitty cat, and I've realised I haven't done any of the job quests with her, even though I have advanced her through the storyline as far as I could without doing any job quests for her main class, which is Lancer. So what we're going to do is we're going to head in and we are going to do her very first Lancer quest, the Way of the Lancer, and we're going to follow her for a few episodes until she's up to speed, and then I'll get her up to speed offline with the other quests. Now with Serena, we are in New Gridania. We are following her progress through the Way of the Lancer, the Lancer and Dragoon quests, and that's all we're going to see her for, unless you guys decide you would like her to be the main character that we follow once we hit the end of A Realm Reborn. So if you would like to follow Srena through Heavensward rather than following Miriam through Heavensward, we will switch and make Srena our main character of focus for the Heavensward section. But for Realm Reborn, we're going to follow Miriam through. She's going to basically pick up all of the jobs and the different job quests that she can do that are outside Lancer and outside Thaumaturge, because we are following Shale Firewisp for Thaumaturge. So let me know what your preferences are for Heavensward for a main character focus. If it's Serena, then I will run with Serena. If it is Shale, I'll run with Shale, and I will put this up as a poll when we get closer to finishing A Realm Reborn. What I'm doing now is we're heading off to the Lancers Guild. My apologies. It's supposed to be one quest. This will be our quest. Lancers Guild. Just make sure I know I'm not covering. Yes, I am covering it up because people are being gooses. Alright, you guys don't need to see the gold advertisements. If you do see them when you're playing, do not take them up. It is against terms of service. So please don't do that. Right, let's get into our Lancer. So I'll cover the chat up until those gold people have gone away. Rightio. Jillian. Well then, have you made up your mind to enlist in the Lancers Guild? I definitely have. Excellent. I shall let Guildmaster Iwain know to expect you. All who seek admittance to our ranks must present themselves before him. He will judge if you are fit to become one of us. Pray make your way to the training area within. Our Guildmaster awaits you there. Alrighty, let's go. Guildmaster Iwain. Well met, adventurer, I understand you wish to learn the Lancer's art under our roof. Though you have doubtless brandished a spear before this day, and perhaps even in earnest, you shall have a long way to go before you may call yourself a Lancer in sooth. In my capacity as Guildmaster, I shall guide your training, beginning with the very basics, the principles of our art. There exist myriad fighting styles, each of which has its own unique qualities. None, however, can claim to be as offensively minded as ours. Our approach is ever one of attack, no matter who or what we face. An experienced Lancer is able to wield a polearm as if it were an extension of his body. He transforms into a raging storm before his foes, delivering a barrage of devastating thrusts and slashes. To facilitate such a relentless assault, we Lancers forgo plate, favouring armour of leather and chain, such materials as provide adequate protection without unduly hindering movement. A Lancer's worth may be measured quite simply in how swiftly and decisively he can pierce his enemy's defences. By its nature, the polearm is a simple weapon to wield, for good or ill. Even in a farmer's hands it is capable of wreaking considerable havoc. Thus has it been a mainstay for every great army since ancient times. Yet know that a lance alone does not a Lancer make. Faced with unfavourable odds, an unseasoned spearman will break formation and flee without a moment's hesitation. A true Lancer, however, flinches not before his enemies, for he knows not the meaning of fear. Ever does he press forward, disdainful of the odds, that he might pierce the enemy line and open a path to victory. Needless to say, doing so requires no small amount of courage. and that is why our guild has striven from the first to instill this essential quality in every soul who passes through our halls. Arduous trials await you should you join our ranks. Knowing this, have you the resolve to wield the lance? Of course I do. Well said, adventurer. I see no reason to deny your place within our ranks. Ah, but I neglected to introduce myself. I am Owain, master of this guild. Pleasantries duly exchanged, I hereby assign you your first task, a trial to be precise. In order to develop an affinity with your weapon and learn to gauge such things as distance, you are to go forth and brandish your spear with reckless abandon. The squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars that roam just outside the city should provide you with a suitable challenge. Put down, let us say, 3 of each, and then report back to me. Well then, let's go and put down some monsters. Oh, and of course it is raining. However, because we have unlocked our Ethernet network, we can go and... oh, we have not unlocked our Ethernet network. Well, okay, in that case we're in for a bit of a run. Let's head to the Etherite Plaza. I will unlock the Ethernet network off screen. My bad. Alrighty. And we're going to go down. So this is the Carline Canopy where we find Mune. But we're going to go past that. We're going to actually head on out I think this is the Blue Badger Gate. I could be wrong. It could be the other gate. I'm pretty sure it's the Blue Badger Gate. Let's go. So this should take us into Central Shroud. So one of the very first achievements you will earn, and we've probably earned this one, others since we've been out and about, is our exploring the realms, unlocking this part there. That was the Blue Badger Gate. Let's go, man. We do have quite a few of our Lancer skills. I just need to have a quick look actually and see where I'm meant to be. Alright, what's that? True Thrust. Vorpal Thrust. Okay, yep. Okay, Leg Sweep is like the Interrupt for the Paladin. I'm going to stick that over there. Bloodbath is a healing. That needs to go up here. I'm just trying to remember where similar skills are on the Paladin's bar. Okay, combo action is True Thrust. We're going to put this here. And we're going to move this along. Feint lowers the physical damage. So this is like arm's length, which I think I stick somewhere over here. Alrighty. Alright, so I think that's pretty much where we are. I may have put my healing potions. I'll check on the other characters. So what I try and do is, it doesn't matter which character I play. Okay, we're about to get attacked by a lot of things. Try and keep things in the same spot, because it means that when you're attempting to switch between characters and their abilities, if you have similar abilities in similar slots, you tend to not mess up too badly. This is what happens when you have a high level character. I need to go find some forest funguas. A high level. I'm sorry. I missed that one. Your early tasks are a lot easier when the character is of a much higher level than was intended for the task. So I got a bit carried away and did my main story quest through to through the pirates before I started these. So hopefully we won't take too long doing them. I do have to learn a whole new rotation though. So bear with me while I do that. What does this one do again? Instantly restores your own hit points. Alright. Okay. Report to Wayne at the Lancers Guild. Let's go. So, I mean, I could actually, let's do that. So my home point is New Gridania. Let's just return there for free. It will make our life easier. And then, while we're at the main etherite, we'll just grab that, go into our Ethernet, and head over to the Lancers Guild. Alright, let's head on in. Walk around the pole. There you go. Wayne. So you are back. I trust you've learnt something of the essence of our art. A little bit. A lancer learns best when he is doing, each thrust making him stronger. Such things as strategy and technique will come in time, and never forget courage. Without it, you cannot hope to realize your potential. Your look betrays no hint of doubt. I would have you take with you this hunting log. It bears the names of creatures against which a lancer might hone his skills. To be sure, there's no single way to master our art. The log serves to guide you should you find yourself in need of direction. That will be all for present. Now take your weapon, sally forth, and cut a path for yourself. When next we meet, I hope to see you stronger for your time out in the world. The next Lancer quest will be available from Owain upon reaching level 5. Alrighty. Oh, and we get some marmot steak. Little beggars. Right, this introduces us to our hunting log. We'll get to that in a minute. But guys, on that note, I'm going to bid you adieu. Next episode, we will start Spear of the Fearless. In the meantime, take care out there.